All right, gamers, I'm solo in Trials, and I'm gonna just try to play the playlist on a map that I find really hard to play, and maybe just kind of talk through decision making while I do it, and see if we can help people learn how to get inside the mind of a player who plays way too much Trials. This is a really hard map to play, though. There's risk in challenging here, because if I don't have a snipe, I can easily just get teamed, and there's a rift there, so we don't like that. But if I don't challenge, I risk my teammates getting team shot, and then it's like, why wasn't my team there?
1 minute left, my friend.
But when you hear shooting on the right and you know it's not a you, it's an opportunity to get involved knowing they're not looking at you yet. We kind of have to go and try to block this res. Hopefully this slow will help.
Only one enemy is left.
So I can talk through that a little bit. This guy probably called out his res was safe because he saw me completely leave. But I knew that I had 7 seconds to get back there. So in my brain, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave, but I know I've got to get back to that spot to prevent that res. So although they might have thought that he was safe, I was planning on coming back to try to stop it. Maybe me repositioning would have made it so the guy who was here wouldn't have expected me coming back also. So I sort of had 2 opportunities there. Catch the guy off guard on the left or jump back on the res and catch him off guard. I outrange Crimson from here, but I don't want to push up and be stuck in the middle. A lot of Trials is trying to play near cover. Like, although it would have been great to push up in that spot, it would have left me totally out in the open with no way to get away. Overextending is a call out I make all the time. Don't overextend, don't overextend. That means when you get someone weak and you're like so thirsty for the kill, you push yourself into a horrible, vulnerable spot to try to get it. Sometimes, even though you dealt a little damage, it makes sense to just wipe it and move on to a different angle. Sweet. The teamwork. Teamwork going in hard again. 80 once or possibly twice. He's going to need to run away from my teammates so I can go onto his exit. The reason I don't run straight there, because I'm here shooting him. I got 2 teammates on my left. I already know that they're going to cover that angle. So now that that guy's weak and needs to go and try to run away, if I push the right, we're going to surround him. He's got no escape. If I run left with him, then he can just, or with my teammates, then he can just exit and no one's there to shoot him. Okay, we got heavy, which spawns before the zone, so that should be our priority at first. And now that we have heavy, we can prioritize the zone.
Only one enemy is left.
Sweet. Trials has been tough this week, dudes. I have been having a really hard time doing carries. We've still carried a good amount of people flawless, but there's been more cheaters, and it's a hard map to play because all the zones are in pretty wide open spots, except for the top one, but even getting to the top one requires you to run through wide open spots, so puts you in a weird position where if you move forward, you're at risk of just getting sniped. Like, you go towards this zone, when you spawn over there, someone might be standing here and just blap. Same with that middle zone, same with the top zone. When you run all the way over to the room and people are already there, and so against good teams, they get stuck not really pushing. I have a hard time managing this map myself. So maybe talking through to you how to do it for me might even help myself get better at it. I don't know. How hard is it to go flawless these days then? Not really played for the last 5 seasons to GernaderJake. It's hard. It's very hard right now. I will gather the children. They will love to watch you win. I've heard that like 5,000 times in my life. All right, should be able to capitalize on the slow guy. War musket. We got I think a grape following me. There's a guy behind me. Fuck, dude. My teammates need to help me a tiny bit. That's too bad. I was trying to survive as long as I could, but we had a grape behind me, a person behind me, a person on the other side of me. I wanted to use my, you can't res him, gamer. He's got, yeah. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for the teammates here. Just reading the room after the first round. When you get a kill with Sturm, or with Drang, your Sturm is an overpowered shot. And I really want to try to actually use it well and not just fire it randomly, but I could not find a spot there. All right, so trying to read into the idea that my teammates might be hard to win with. I need to be even better about playing my life. I need to try really, really hard to survive at all costs. Did I lose this guy? I did lose this guy. They were much better that time. I might have had a bad read. These guys might be fine. But just trying to watch how the first round went. It means it's extra important when they're fighting to try to jump into the fights. It's extra important that when I'm weak to really protect myself because we don't have the get out of jail free card by like dealing damage. I'm sure the people on my team will get them. By the way, this zone for my build sucks. This is a great zone for pulses, scouts, and snipes, but when I'm not using them, this build for this zone is butts. Damn, I really felt good about that. Should be a good nade. Perfect. Okay, 5 more seconds left before they can get that res. I'm gonna shoot this to start getting my nade back. That res is... I have to let them get it if they want it. If I re-challenge, I just get bowed again. Pain. These guys are just in the spawn hard. Okay, invis guy behind me is gonna have a hard time right now. That's also gonna give me an overpowered Sturm shot. I don't want to challenge right now because Monarch would hit me while I'm this weak. But there's the 2-tap for us. There we go. So that round I had to be really disciplined, even though I wanted to challenge a whole lot of times. Like, while I'm too weak, I shouldn't. While I know that I can get 1-tap by a bow, I shouldn't. Easier said than done, because a lot of those times I really wanted to push out. But I need to play my life. And recognizing they had Monarch, like, I gotta freaking play it slower. Okay, there's at least 2 over there. That gives me a window to push up here. Having different angles is always good. This will force them to at least be down low. I can't get shot from up top now for a bit. My teammates should be able to get heavy. I'm like guarding it for them, but nobody is. I'll try. That's sort of what I mean by like, I can't rely on the teammates in a way. Like that was me playing just ultra defense on that and they still weren't doing it. Oof, that didn't kill him. Oof. I don't care that he's in a rift, man. I have heavy ammo and I hit him directly. That sucks. Good luck, gamer. He's on the zone. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. It's alright though, good try. We're getting close to our super. I hope I don't get sniped here. I didn't pay attention to what the enemy team has. I should know better about like what they're using and stuff. Realistically, if I get my super, I think that's my teammates, it is. If I get my super, and we're in a weird spot, I'm gonna use it. Now that we've got advantage on the rounds, I'm less likely to. I gotta play my life. I hope he doesn't have a nade. Guy far right, I need to not challenge that, but I'm not letting this guy get the fucking res. We're capping right now, that's great. I should be able to protect my teammate here, that's also great. Perfect. Oh, we got the res. I didn't even realize! Ah! That whole time, none of us were capping, shit. It's alright though. So I've got a super. They don't have a super yet. My super's good at countering some, but I think it's better to just use it aggressively. Now that doesn't mean just run in like an idiot and just pop it, but it means being willing to jump at them if the window of opportunity pops up. There's 2 on the right, so we know this guy on the left. We know the guy on the right's alone, and now we don't have to pull again. We can save. We've got an overcharged Sturm shot for the 2-tap. Get all my health back before I challenge because I'm playing my life as well as I can. Perfect. Spots like that are so important in trials. Challenge this lane, see 2 people, look at radar, see another guy on your right. Guess what? You know you're safe to push that person. He cannot have a teammate with him. And recognizing those like little windows of opportunity and jumping on them is super important. That's how you get better at trials. I can still get better at that. Okay, we got 2 on... This guy on the left's going to be alone. But I can't just run through the lane. And my teammate's already got a pick, so... Trying to figure out where on radar that was. And I was going to super it, but never mind. Good job, teammates. Jake, you use controller. I assume you don't use toggle crouch. So what do you do to turn it off? I double tap crouch and waste my dodge. I have to hold down right thumbstick to crouch, I think. Why am I not sure about that? I'm not sure, actually. No, I don't. No, I don't. I use my back paddle to dodge. That's the answer. We went crazy that game. Oh goodness, we have a duo on the enemy team. And we have a on the Oculus with Monarch as well. Are you gonna have a bunch of dexterities? Good. Alrighty, let's go up top because we can avoid the snipe lane usually unless they get there super fast. So now that we don't have a sniper on, we've taken that out of the enemy's pockets. They can't snipe us for free through a lane. They can still snipe the crap out of me though. We've got zone control. They have to come to us. We can play that to our advantage, especially considering we've got a Titan bubble. Or not bubble, but wall. They're going to shoot it down, but then we also have our grenade. They're going to have to push through. But they're Titans, so they can. That's too bad.
fight to win.
That sucks. I tried to get that kill. We should still be okay. I thought I killed him with Drang there, dudes. And the reason that's important is because then I'm going to get an overpowered Sturm shot. This guy not dying to the shot when he was one shot means that he didn't have my powerful Sturm shot, which almost freaking threw. All you need to try to do when in 1v2s, by the way, is separate your opponents. Easier said than done, but you need to move. You need to be dealing as much damage as you can, but also moving as much as you can. All you want to do is find 1v1s and separate your opponents. There's also this crazy thing in Destiny 2 called doing nothing wrong, and you sometimes die. That was a perfect shining example of that.
1 minute left, my friend.
Okay, one on left, one on right. This guy's probably gonna jump on me. I'm aware of it though. And I've got a res here if he doesn't. So he kind of threw by not jumping on me. Nice flinch, by the way, on your sniper shot, bro. When you're challenging a sniper and you hit him in the head a couple times, it's okay to keep challenging him. They shouldn't hit a snipe there. My teammates are with me, so hopefully they'll distract. They're on the bottom right. They're split. The guy on the left's alone, so I'm going to try to capitalize. I'm going to do everything I can to surround this guy. My teammates should have him. There you go.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute
Taking
left.
advantage of when the enemy team is split, super important. But at the same time, if the enemy team's all together, you can often get flanks. So there's windows of opportunity kind of no matter what. Every round is super situational and depends. It's hard to always know exactly what you can do. But whenever people separate, people are like, why didn't they stick together? And then when they stick together and we get a flank, everyone's like, LOL, they're so bad. So there's ways to take advantage of positioning no matter what. Just like there's ways for them to take advantage of your positioning though, if they're aware of it. All right, 2 people there. We're gonna make it so they can't push me. My dude who's alive still is heavy.
Only one enemy is left.
And we have Sturm Drang in their weak, so that works. Same thing. Got an opportunity to close out snipe lanes. When I don't have a sniper, that's definitely what I want to do. Like he's pushing in, I got him slowed. I'm just gonna hold my ground. They might come from here, but I'm looking at radar, so they shouldn't be able to sneak up on me. With my dust field, I should have a very easy res here. They can't push through that. So now we're 3v2. I don't know where their res is,
Only one enemy is left.
but doesn't seem to matter. This man is deep. Right now, if you wanted to know the best strategy, it's that. We should have one person on the zone while the other 2 hunt. That just makes it so there's nothing he can do.
The match is yours.
If all 3 of us push, you never know. But if 2 of us push and this guy is on the zone, that guy can't win the round. That's the way to guarantee it. So that's one of the times that it does make sense to be on the zone, is when the enemy guy is really far away, and then you're putting 2 flags in the sand. There's 2 ways you're gonna win. You're either gonna kill him, or you're gonna cap, and he can't stop both. Jade Rabbit. He's probably 6 Coyote. He's making all the Bombardier dudes. Okay, we got a shoulder charge psychopath. We got an absolute Bombardier freak. I kind of forgot the other dude. But important to recognize right off the rip that there's a very good chance we're going to have a lot of radar pings from Bombardier dudes. We know they have Greaves. The other guy's probably anti-us. I don't know for sure. We got all my teammates with me, which means we've got no counter angles. I really want to protect this. And we did. I just didn't want to slide through the lane to do it. I'm just going to shoot this. They're not going to challenge there. We got to go back towards the res they got and help out my team.
Only one enemy is left.
Okay, this guy's way too far for the Drang. Not for the Sturm, though. So, like, right there, I paid attention to the fact that, 1, I weakened both of them, so they're probably not going to re-challenge there. 2, I've got a dust field, so they're probably not going to re-challenge there. 3, they've got a revive on the opposite side of the map, and once that radar started to move to that direction, there's no way they're coming back with that dust field and all the other things I mentioned. So, rather than hold my ground in case they come back, go and help out the team and know that you can help them be at a 3v2. Don't hesitate, you know? That guy is going to freeze, but this dude's going to guard him. And I don't know what happened, but he's dead. We have our Sturm overcharge shot. And we got teammates with us, so we've got no reason not to push. I think this dude might jump in the water. No, he's going to backflip. That's what he's going to do. Good shots. So that's one of the spots where my teammates are kind of throwing. I'll tell you why. We're still fine. They either need to be with me, like with me while we push aggressively, or be on the zone. All good. They were near enough that it worked out. I might have been too aggressive and pushed too fast. But I thought my guys were close. In that spot, we win the round if they are for sure pushing with me or one of them's capping. But we're not doing voice comm, so it's hard for everybody to know their role. 2 on left. I'm going to go for the flank. Recognizing that if I get pushed, I can still back out. And I think that that's what's going to happen. And now we got outside control. Because I knew that there was an escape route for me if they did turn around and go after me.
1 minute left, my friend.
That guy's gonna die.
Only one enemy is left.
Shooting my ice because I got the shards fragment, so I get my grenade back faster.
Round 1.
Heavy rounds. Again, you want to get heavy and then focus zone. They just happen to both be at the same spot. Oh, God. No, my teammate just bumped me back.
Only one ally is left.
Nothing I can do about that. We would have been fine. I put the dust field down to give me some resistance because I knew I was so weak I'd want the damage resistance. But I bumped bellies with my teammate, and then it tossed me back out into the open. We know one's deep inside, which means these are only 2 people out here. Damn. Through my wormhouse dodge. This game has not been a very pleasant one for us. I'm getting myself into a little bit too aggressive of spots. So realistically, normally what I do here is I'm just lazy and I don't care and I just keep playing the game. But what I should try to do, recognizing that this is supposed to be like a inside the mind video, I should slow it down because the main problem I'm having right now is just like walking and running towards people and not giving a fuck. And that's getting me killed and picked. So I should start caring more. So let's try it. Recognize the issue we're having. That is over-aggression. And let's pay attention to it and try to stop it. So I'll play a little bit slower. I'll try to help out my teammates and whatnot. Try to be a little more tactical with my pushes. I literally can't do anything about that. This guy is alone. My teammates recognize it too.
1 minute left, my friend.
He's slowed, but unfortunately that fusion shot's making so I don't want to push. And it's been so long since the last saw where the enemies are. I'm not confident enough to know that that guy's still alone. Dude got a pick, but also died. Now we got our overcharged sturm shot. He's somewhere on the left. I'm trying to find the res, but I'm failing. We can at least get his res.
Your ally is back in the fight.
There's the 145 and the swap. I want to swap to dexterity now that I think those work. All right, keep it in mind. I've been playing too aggressive. Gonna keep telling myself, slow it down. Each game is different. You have different opponents. Sometimes aggression's good. Sometimes it gets you in bad spots. This game has been working out poorly, so trying to remind myself not to overextend. Those are good shots. We've got a pick, so obviously we can extend a little bit further now, but and we got to do with the super on our team.
1 minute left.
And this guy's probably gonna run away and have a slow on him. Nice. GG's. I didn't do as much that game as I had on previous games. 3 games till Lighthouse. Let's see if we can get it. Trip mine on the ground. Trip mine no longer on the ground. They've got map control, but we know we got a dust field. That damn melee. Didn't expect to die that fast. Clean 2v2. They have a chance.
One enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend.
Oh my god, Kaio literally the best to play. Well, we almost got the 3-tap. Not really worth extending right now. He bodied him. I was gonna see if I could full or find a nade on him. Let's start capping. Realistically, having a dust field means it's gonna be hard for them to get in. It means they have to start pushing. Rip. All right, we're almost capped, but cloud strikes. I'm gonna run at them. The only way we lose that round there is if we all 3 just are near the zone and he bops one of our heads. So even though we're like 80%, get me the hell out of there. Doing it just sucks. I liked it so much more when somebody would be going out of the 7th inning with 112 pitches, and it's like, of course they're gonna go until they get it, give up a hit. Okay, there's a guy close. God, I didn't think it was that one. I thought the guy on the right was fighting my teammate. I was looking at radar thinking the guy on the left might push me. That really threw me off.
One ally is left.
Got that pick and was like, perfect. Dude on right fighting Kaio. Dude on left near me. Dust field to protect the push. Also allows me to push up if I want to. Man shows up out of nowhere. This should be a pick. There's a guy up top right. All right, perfect. We got the pick and got out. This guy's alone, and we can pull that off on him. Love it. So I thought that guy was alone, then I slowed. I thought I'd be able to jump on him before I got killed. This guy up here threw me off. But once I'm that committed, I got to try to at least get the kill. If I'm halfway through and I try to bail, I'm doing nothing but probably just dying without the kill. I was willing to die there once I overcommitted, but I needed to at least take the one with me. Worked out, I got away. right, we're up 3-2. They've got no bubble, which is good, but well, meaning they, and Blade Barrage, too fast to get supers. Meaning we got to start kind of having that in the back of our mind, that those could be coming. I should have this angle for sure. Oh, man. Okay, well, while he's weak and unwilling to challenge, we'll jump on him. Still almost lost it, but that's all right. Got to take your 1v1s when you have them. We've got well. Immortal's so goofy. Like, I wasn't even trying to challenge him hard enough to have either of us kill each other. I just want to deal some damage so my teammates could get in there. I still almost died. Game's better lately. The 3v3 playlist has been devastatingly bad this week for me. It's been really tough. Many cheaters, many stream snipers, many just naturally tough games. Holy shit, I was getting shot in the back and was having a hard time landing my shots. They have missiles, so it's my job to get the hell away from my teammates. Timing was bad. I guess they didn't realize that he had the missile. Gonna get my health back before I challenge here. Okay, at the very least, even if it doesn't freeze him, I should be able to get a res. And the tornado should fight this guy off. Or he can run through it. There we go. So chat, again, when you are in a 1v2, I mean, I was 1v3, but I killed this guy. All you want to do is get yourself into 1v1s. That's your goal. So I was trying really hard to not challenge the guy in the middle. I was just trying to fight off the guy in the left to use my overpowered Sturm shot to make him back up. Him backing up opened a window. Small window, but a window of opportunity to push the guy in the middle, the guy in the zone. While that guy is super one-shot, he's not going to be challenging me, which means I've got a one-on-one for only a couple of seconds while that guy's recovering. So I took the 1v1, I won it, and then of course, I have my super. Why not just toss it over there to secure it? But that was sort of the mind games I had going on there in that last fight. All right, we got a duo on each side.
Knocks him down.
Here we go. Ooh, there's a lot of Arc dudes over there. Okay, we got an Arc Titan over there, and then the Arc Warlock specialty is the Electro Slide. The thing where they slide through and deal a ton of damage. So, paying attention to subclasses, I should recognize that that is something that's going to happen a lot. And I got to be aware of it. I think he's about to do it right now. Damn it, I'm still weak. I can't figure out how to get my health back. Good job on the kill. Let's go, dudes. There's the Electro Slide. Right there, the whole round was me trying to find an opportunity to heal, and that shit was hard. He's gonna freeze. He didn't actually. I was gonna say, but there's no way for me to jump up there without putting myself in a terrible spot, so I kind of just have to let him. We're must to get the health back. There we go. We're on game 6 right now. I'd like to get a flawless. That'd be swell. I'm still expecting. I'm trying to remind myself of what's going on in this game. Those Electro Slide Warlocks. So, spots like this, if they're near on radar, terrible. Because they'll just slide in. So we gotta get out of that. There's one guy up top. See if I can maybe cut over here and get him while I don't have an angle from the other guys. I think the other guy might be shooting me in the back. Sweet. If I stay over here and I don't have a sniper or a scout or something, I'm just free damage for this guy. So it's my job once I see that to get away from that angle. And I could have run to the right, but that's where all the Electro Slidey Warlocks were. So I kind of figured I only had an opportunity to go left. Close the gap to a spot where Sturm can actually deal good damage. It's important to know your weapons. Like, what weapons are you using? What ranges do they have? There's a reason that I'm always telling my carries, like, it doesn't make sense to use an auto rifle plus a pulse rifle because they're both like mid to long range weapons. They're like pulse scout or something, or like sidearm SMG. You want to cover more ranges. Things like sidearm and a long range hand cannon like I'm using cover a lot of ranges. Unfortunately, Sturm's not really long range, it's like mid-ish range. So if I'm fighting long range, I've got to find ways to close the gap. Whereas if you're using a pulse and a snipe, you're using only long range, you want to find a way to keep the gap long. You got to recognize what weapons you're using, and you got to play in a way that utilizes them at their best.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left.
That guy is in that slow and very screwed. Good game. That's why this zone's so hard for me. When I'm like back here with the Sturm, I'm like, I'm not effective at any range here. My Drain's not gonna do anything. My Sturm's gonna deal like half damage. So it's all about finding out some way to close the gap, but doing that on that zone's hard without like extending too far or like committing too much to a lane and getting sniped or something. So it's always an interesting play to try to figure out how to get involved down there with that build. I hate when your dick gets stabbed in half. Me too, dude. Come on. These fuckers are everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, our final game in this card, we are matched with two people who have been stream snipey cheaties in the past. Bobcat here, moving forward now, is a 1.0 in Destiny 2 Trials of Osiris. Wonder what he's doing right now. He's currently playing at a 4.4 this week. The other lovely gamer is hiding his stats. We'll let them lose. If they want to lose, I'm going to let them lose. Y'all want to lose? Go for it. Lose. Lose, Bob. Lose, ET6. If y'all don't want to win, then don't go push the zone. If you want to try to win, you got to go. Chat, I'm fucked if I do. I'm fucked if I don't. I don't really have any intention of playing with these guys. If I quit, that sucks. I don't want to lose. But if I play with them and kick this team's ass, that's kind of lame too, because I think these guys are cheaty boys. Hey, what the fuck, man? I'm just minding my own business in the spawn, trying to give you a win, dude. Can't they report you for throwing? I'm not throwing, man. I'm trying my best. Look, dude, they're probably gonna win still. Just go and win. I mean, dude, they're gonna probably win 2v3. Like, they're fine, dude. All right, I'll just go play the game. There's nothing to do, dude. We sit in the spawn, they're gonna win anyway. We quit, it doesn't make any difference. They're gonna win anyway. I play with them. It's not my fault I match with them. There's just nothing I can fucking do. They're not flying around the map with infinite ammo. Why don't you just leave? What does that accomplish, Els? How's that any different from me being in the spawn not playing? Why do I deserve a loss just because I queued with them, you know? I don't think I deserve a loss. Jump off the map. How is that any different from sitting in the spawn? Are y'all using your brains? Bobcat, go, dude. Use it on them. Fucking Cronus, Zim, ring one. Dude, over there. Over there. Yeah. Exactly. That was really funny timing, dude. Just fucking runs over there. Fetch! Go get him. Bobcat died. I can't believe this. Don't worry, ET6 is on the case, man. 1v3 while they cap the zone. Easy. ET6 on the case, dude. It's a no-doubter. Aw, man. I can't believe that we have lost the round. Go! Look, I'll throw a dust field for you. It might land on the zone. Bro, it's about to land on the zone. Go. Yo, it fucking hit him! Y'all weren't taking advantage of it. You're throwing. I threw the nade and it worked. You're throwing. That would have been a free kill. I can't believe that actually landed on someone. Bro, that was sick. That was actually so cool. What the hell? What's going on? I'm playing Destiny 2, dude. What's going on with you? Oh my god, he died in his super. Uh-oh. That's not good. We might lose this game. About to have my super. I don't know what to do with it. Oh my god, our dude used his missile too? I don't know what to do though. Like, do I even want to throw mine? Look out, gamers. He fucking snipes him in the head out of that. Of course he does. Uh-oh, Bobcats turned it on, dude.
1 minute left.
Uh-oh. You did more damage than ET6 that round with that nade that I threw? Yeah, man, I'm not throwing. I mean, dude, I'm getting carried right now. Come on, finish the job, guys. They use both their supers. The enemy team has a blade barrage coming. Bro, finish the carry, guys. Come on. Good luck, Bobcat, ET6. Good luck, gamers.
Only one enemy is
What a surprise. What a surprise. Plot twist. GernaderJake gets carried to the lighthouse by cheaters. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Quit? That accomplishes nothing. I did nothing to help. I actually made it harder for the enemy team for my team because I sat in the spawn and they spent a bunch of time shooting me. Very serious plot twist to end that one right there. It was a really good card. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation we had through every game, besides that last one, just about like the decision making we were having, like why we were pushing certain angles, why I was using the weapons, like all that stuff. A lot of good conversations throughout that card. A very goofy final game where a lot of weirdness took place, but overall, a wonderful card. Analyzing gameplay, talking through the live commentary. If you liked it, let me know in the comments on YouTube, or come over to Twitch, make a Twitch account. I'm live Friday, Saturday, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, although Tuesdays are kind of random for the next month. I'm traveling a lot, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every week, unless I'm at GCX. Mondays, Tuesdays, usually too. Come make a Twitch account, say what up in chat. Join us.